It's the strap match. Because we don't get that very often in WWE. In Vince's WWE, I think we got one in 2020. I think there was one in NXT, maybe more recently than that, but they don't happen often. I was trying to do research on this earlier today, and like there is a huge gap in when these strap matches happen because they can be brutal, they can be violent, and not so PG for what the WWE wants, and they're lightening that up a little bit under Triple H. So this is the first real okay. This is a different match. This can be a brutal. This can be a physical match. I'm curious to see what it looks like in WWE. We know what it looks like because CM Punk did a strap match with MJF in AEW. So we know that what it looks like in AEW. We've seen CM Punk do it. We've seen a couple strap matches in AEW. I'm curious to see what a strap match looks like under Hunter in WWE.
So looking up, by the way, just trying to figure it out, there's an NXT one in 2023. Extreme Rules 2022. You might have blocked this out of your memory. There was one that night. Do you remember that eventful night from, where were they?
Extreme Rules 2022.
Uh-huh.
There was a strap match.
There was. The main event that night was Riddle and Rollins in a fight pit with Cormier as the special ref. Drew McIntyre was in this one back in 2022.
Really?
He was.
Against?
Karrion Kross.
Really?
Uh-huh. Karrion Kross, CM Punk, similar levels, right?
Karrion Kross has been on the main roster that long?
Apparently. Yep. What was the date on this one? It was October 8th of 22. So about 2 years ago.
Huh.
Yeah. So so forgetting that one, I think that's fair to do. I agree it's that match, and the rest of it almost feels like we're at the part now where we're back to these PLEs being glorified house shows, especially these international ones where it's the first Saturday of college football. It's one of these where you don't necessarily need to watch the whole show, especially from start to finish, and especially live. Like, it's one of those, the strap match is going to be good. Cody and KO is going to be good because that's what those guys do. And Gunther and Orton should be good. The rest...
No, Gunther versus Orton is good to be good. The problem with that is, and we talk about predictability from time to time on this show.
Yeah.
Like, I wish that match, I wish that Orton, look, I understand why Orton's getting this opportunity right now.
Yeah.
Because you need, a lot of times when you have a fresh champion like this, you need that guy who's been, it's basically what AJ Styles was for Cody Rhodes, right? Hey, former WWE champion, legitimate contender, can put on a good match. There's no doubt about who's winning, but still you can try to build some intrigue. And I think they've done a great job with the promo work that they've done leading into this match. We just know Orton's not winning. I really do wish that Orton could have been an opponent down the road because Orton still has one more run left in him. Yeah. I firmly believe that Orton still has one more world heavyweight, WWE champion, whichever one it is, championship run left in him. And while Gunther probably still wins that if they do it 5 months from now, like there's more intrigue because you're like, well, it could be Randy. You could but it's going to be a fine match.
Yeah.
But there's not really any that big of consequences to it because Gunther's going to win because he's not going to be a transitional champion.
And I'd say the same thing about KO and Cody. Like, if this were a different WWE where maybe they bounce titles back and forth a little more often, I could see KO winning and then, Cody getting it back in a month or two. But that's not how Hunter does things. These title runs are long runs. So that one is those two are going to deliver. It's what those two do in terms of wrestling. And then even the mixed tag, like, I just feel like this is one of those matches we're going to see 5 more times over the next few months.